Let's start. Hello there, adorable chat. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hi, B. The music is from a wonderful game we're going to play today. You're in VC. I hope everyone had a wonderful rest. Yesterday was quite a hectic day, wasn't it? Today we're going to turn it down a little bit. We're going to be turning it down a little bit. It's relaxing a bit. No references to BDSM, I promise. Hi, B. We have a wonderful date with our good friend Colonel Sanders. And then we're going to have a date, a roleplay date with chat later on today. Hi, Sind. You slept all day. Woke up at 7:45. Wow, you got your sleep. That's great. Wonderful. Hey, Sleepy. Hola, Sleepy. Me gusta los tacos. Muy bueno. Making a lunch right now. Very nice. Although, do chat in the chat every once in a while. It would really help me out. The YouTube algo doesn't push something that doesn't have much interaction. So if you guys are like interacting a whole bunch in the chat in the Discord, but not in the chat, the YouTube's gonna be like, this is not a video to recommend to subscribers. Can you believe it? Even to subscribers, it just kind of skips out on. But yeah, it would be a big help if you guys interact a whole bunch in the chat as well. Oh, I'm gonna make something very wonderful later on today for dinner. I have some steak defrosting. I'm gonna chop it up, gonna marinate it. Chop it up, marinate it. Put it in a skillet. Mix in some veggies. Some broccoli. Oh yeah, it's gonna come out so good. My broccoli beef. I'll take pictures if you'd like of my wonderful broccoli beef. I got a special beef just for it. And just in time too for visiting our friend Colonel Sanders. He's not going to be happy that we're cooking with beef though. He's more of a chicken kind of guy. More of a chicken kind of guy. The Colonel. Thank you, Sindan. But yeah, it really does help. It really does help my the channel. Because otherwise this stream doesn't get recommended if it doesn't get many chats in here. I will share. I would be more than happy to share. I think only an hour of marinating should be good enough for this, for what I'm doing, especially because I'm chopping it up so thinly. Look at me, just thinking about my food later on today. Oh, it's gonna be wonderful. Well, I think it's almost time to get started, everyone. But before we get started, the next 2 days of the Donathon, I think, are going to be on Thursday and Friday. We'll be doing some games with chat. I think that'll be very fun. Maybe more Gartic phone, maybe some Jackbox. Maybe we'll find a game that more people can join in on. I think that'll be very fun. That would be wonderful. Wonderful. And if we hit our finale bonus milestone, which I'm not even talking much about the finale anymore. I mean the Donathon, but there is because we already hit all the main goals there. But if we hit that, we'll do a bonus finale tipsy stream. We'll play some games while tipsy. That'll be fun. I think that'll be very fun. Hey kitty, how are you? My little kitty is on my desk. She wants attention right now. Red Raccoon, hi. She's rubbing herself all over the microphone, so I apologize for all the noise we're hearing right now. You're probably hearing a lot of like scratchy sounds. She wants attention right now. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. I have to turn my attention to my cat for a little bit. Hey, are you okay? You okay, little kitty? You okay? Is everyone doing okay this wonderful night? Mwah. You don't like the kisses, do you? Mwah. Come here. Sit on the chair. Right next to me. Come on. Come on. Red Raccoon, I think you missed my pet reveal. You missed out on my pet reveal. Hang on, let me find my pet reveal photo. Where did you go, my wonderful pet? Where did you go? Where did you go? Where are you? My wonderful pet. Here she is. My star. The star of the show. The star of my heart. No, don't knock over my microphone. Are you okay? Do you need something from me? I think I might have to carry her and take her to another room because she's a little aggressively trying to get a lot of attention. What do you need, my kitty? What do you need, my kitty? What's wrong? You want me to sing a song for you? Your name is Star, it's Star, you're gorgeous. Your name is Star, you are so fluffy, so fluffy. He's a cutie. Hi, Kale. Are you guys getting annoyed by all the microphone bumping? I don't know if that you can hear that on your end. I think there's a way I can monitor my own microphone when I speak through here, but I think that'd get a little too annoying. Oh, Red Raccoon, did you see also your name on my arm? I'm not sure if you have yet. Not sure if that is something you have seen yet. Where do I have it? I gotta clean all this up here. Knock it all over. I might have to end the stream so very early. She's just bread loafing and on my keyboard now. You did see it? Okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. Song's so soothing. Perfect for this stream. We're gonna turn the heat down a little bit. with sexy Colonel Sanders. Can you believe that? That means turning the heat down. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. How is that possible? Just in case. Hey, I hear something. I heard a sound. What was that sound? Something's covering here. A new donation from someone. Thank you, someone? Okay, somebody wants my tipsy stream. Is it someone that I gotta add a name on my arm for? I have to double check. Because I gotta get more names on my arm. Red Raccoon! Thank you so much, Red Raccoon. Another $10 that leaves us towards $8.25, so we're $1.75 away. Which means, Red Raccoon, you are gonna get, I think you're at 20, right? Oh shit, let me double check. This thing doesn't offer, oh, careful with my microphone, little kitty. I don't want you knocking this down. I don't want you causing a ruckus here. I do need you to calm down a little bit, my kitty. I love you so much, but you need to calm down. I adore you. Yeah, I think that leaves you at 20, which means I'll be sending you a very special thank you email. A very special thank you email you'll be getting with a little voice clip. Thank you so much. Not at all. Let the baby be. Yeah, we're gonna have to work around her, okay? She's like literally on my keyboard. Let the kitty speak. Hey, hey, star. Do you need to say anything? My fluffy star, my star, you're gorgeous. I don't mind. It's super cute. Kitty wanna play. I want that. Kitty wanna chat. I really do think so. No dad, no talking or attention to them. Talk and pay attention to Fluffy loafing for. That's what she wants. It's anonymous again, Red Raccoon. Sorry. I don't know why. I don't know why it always does that. I was like, what the heck's making that sound? It's my dog drinking water very loud over in the other room. She used to do this thing where she would get a lot of water in her mouth and she would just hold it in her mouth and then she would loosen up the sides of her mouth, letting the water spill on the sides of her mouth, and she would get so excited because it's like she's making a waterfall in her mouth. It's so gross but cute at the same time. And she would get so excited and she would do it again over and over. She doesn't do that much anymore. But it was so cute when she used to. Well, everyone, you know how I said I was going to turn back the dial a bit? Colonel Sanders might be a little spicy. Maybe we turn down the sound effects a bit. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll readjust if it's a little too loud afterward. Oh yeah, but the last thing I was talking about my Donathon. Yeah, it's fairly done, but you know, tipsy stream, if we hit that last little bonus, which for sure will be a finale, we won't be extending it another day after that one. Any funds, additional funds that come in from now until then are going to be directly for a laptop for me to work on my audios when I go traveling, when I go far and around, when I go to my hypnosis conventions. Would be very nice to have something to transport to work on out and about. So that's what I have planned for that. Any additional funds. It'll help the channel. It'll definitely help the channel. Anyway, everyone, let's go ahead and start with playing with our very sexy Colonel Sanders here. I don't have a continue. Yes, let's continue, but I'm going to go ahead and hit new game. What is my name? My name is Val. Oh, that looks delicious. Oh god, this game's going to make me hungry, isn't it? This game will make me hungry. Oh, okay. I gotta narrate. I gotta do some narration, okay. You sleep softly on the morning sun's cast. As the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Oh, we're college students, I think. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. One second, everyone. What do we do here? Do we smack that clock up and at him, throw the clock out the window? Yes, and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over. You might not be cut out for this. No, let's try that again. I guess, you know, that's a very important thing to do to move the plot forward. Otherwise, it's game over. Okay, we're gonna smack that clock up and at him. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allowed yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Let's daydream a little bit. It's here, finally. Your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare. So many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out of the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. God, they're gonna make us real hungry here. That was fast indeed. Great game, everyone. Yikes. You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out of the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive in time. Uh-oh. Standing on the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Val. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited. A little nervous. Okay. A lot nervous. Huh. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by master chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies, playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been very clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl. Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, Sorry. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh God. How do you chip a tooth practicing on a mannequin? Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's pep talk her. She's our best friend. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know, she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? That's me. I was on the tarot card. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time you will be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. Oh, she's crying. You know what? You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yeah, I believe it. You can definitely believe it. Yeah, I cannot believe it. Am I lying? Why am I lying to my best friend? Before you can get another word out, you're really interrupted by someone. When someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. That she's gonna be our love rival for him. You think so? Sorry, my girl. We need him. Get ya own. Either for the colonel or is it gonna be like a love triangle where she falls in love with us and the colonel does? I don't know. We'll find out. Hey, it's Ashley, your arch rival. Arch rival. She's totally evil. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley? Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken shins. Are there gonna be a lot of chicken references, chicken puns here? Oh, Sleepy's gonna love this. Hey, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Val's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name's annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not going to let you, or are you really worried insults get to us? Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. She can fix me. She's kind of hot, isn't she? Very voluptuous, even. Oh no, Ash is gonna be the rival, but she's gonna be so mad because she won't be able to get him. Love the fact that there's thighs on her thighs. Wait, thighs on her thighs? Oh, I gotta look again. Her name is Tragedy. Van. Whoa, look at Van over here. Sexy man. You ring? You've never been sure what their arrangement is. But as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more dubious. Look at Van. Colonel Sanders? Can you step aside for a bit? I can't believe the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think that they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as our professors. You amateurs can learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, There's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Sure. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop-Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Oh no. No. Joe Bizarre's Adventure. It's what it looks like, right? And Pop, adorable. Hi Pop, I'm Val, so... Are you gonna make me hold the door all day? No! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Oh, we're doing trigonometry? Chicken trigonometry? You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes its place at the podium in the front of the class. Adorable. Oh god, is this our teacher? Is our teacher the pooch? Because I would just absolutely adore a teacher as a pooch. I think that would be so adorable. Look at that pooch. He has glasses, like at the tip of his nose, and a spatula. Oops, sorry, I'm talking a little too close to the microphone. And a spatula, look at that. Miriam and Pop, yeah, I ship them. Do you, huh? No, quiet down, everyone. This is reasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute, little, and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Oh, woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air in the classroom. Oh, this is so cute. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be this handsome? Time stands still. Hi, Ronnie. Welcome. How are you? So nice to see you. We're having a blast so far. Professor wants the scratches. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. And Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open a window back up before our faucet pits melt into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two know my name? We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Val sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Oh. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands in front of you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy, howdy. This classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. And please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Oh wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you. But how sweaty do you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Take the handkerchief? Refuse the handkerchief? Are we gonna be cool about it, or are we gonna like? Are we gonna like take it? What do you think? What should we do? This one I need to ask you guys for advice. I mean, dogs can't eat garlic and onion. Oh, that's true. Isn't that some of the 7 spices of KFC? Doing all right. Actually, a productive day. Nice. So nice to hear that, Rodney. Very happy to hear that. Ash and Van are just utter jelly. Such weird chicken insults. What the heck are we doing? What are we doing exactly? Take the chief? Okay, we'll take it. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it on your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Whoa, who's this? Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late in class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everybody stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see student Sprinkles. The student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial chicken appliance. Oh god. No. Is it really just a robot? Clink, the robot that wheeled in his tiny wheels across town? Oh my god. Okay, there's too many characters. I'm not gonna be able to voice everyone properly. So if I mix up the voices, it's gonna... I apologize. Damn it, Silk. Birthplace. How does that work? Aw, he looks so adorable. Chicken appliance? Don't you mean a kitchen? Is that pretty much a kitchen, an entire kitchen there? AI is now taking over, I think so. Or the class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal! Sprinkles walks into the classroom, as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never heard a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? A chicken snack, of course. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm, doggy drool. Oh no. You see the other students eyeing you, jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chaps. Take a seat and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Val. There's a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me. If you're interested, they're gonna make me choose. No. They're gonna make me choose. Okay, chat, we can bribe this prof. Yuck. Best way to get the teacher like you, get snacks. Choose the colonel. You know, look at the colonel. He's a hunk. But on the other hand, that's my best friend. Maybe we can win him over time. Cause I don't want Miriam's first day to be like, ugh, my best friend left me for that colonel. That would be very sad. Sorry, cuties. I'm gonna pick my friend this time around. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. I think I'm her only friend, to be honest. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would sit by? Would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality. There's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. Oh man, I think she would have been okay. She would have been okay with me going over there. I didn't know. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get the chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. It was a tough choice indeed. Based choice. As soon as you're settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. No. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. Hi kitty, what do you need? You want to talk in microphone? You want to talk to the microphone? If a train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. Night vision goggles, a slam dunk. They're obviously feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork, obviously a spork. Comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, a spork. That's right. Is that the Riemann Zeta function that I see in the back? The Riemann Zeta function? What is it doing right there? Why is it in the back over there? But it's like 1 over and... Wait, no, I got it confused. Never mind. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat? A pancake that looks like a silly face? Oh, that looks cute. Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. You know what? That one is actually pretty good. I think I prefer that one right there. Hi, star, sweet kitty. This true star of the show, stream star. Oh, she brought me a lid, like a little can lid, a lid of a can, a plastic little piece. She likes to fetch. She fetches, if you didn't know that. Anything as long as it's prepared with love. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Oh, you know what? He's the best boy. That's right. Your total score is a perfect score. I'm really smart, everyone. Perfect score, 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. We're winning him over. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh, my heart. My heart. My heart. Hot diggity Val. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. My heart. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. She's such a good fluffy girl. I love her. Aww. What a quickie. A quickie? No, we don't like quickie. We like longies. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Colonel Sanders right here walking in with that. Hey, I was. It's about lunch. Everybody cheers. But I. Shush! Lunch! She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed. His physique. Sorry, let me stare a little bit. You wanna play? Oh, my cat wants to play. She wants to play. Okay, we're gonna have to take a little break in a little bit. Sorry, chat. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? It's this. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. Oh god, it's gonna make me so freaking hungry. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Sir Colonel Sanders. My love interest is being love interested. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like his. She wants him all to herself. I feel like the student too is gonna snap at some point due to the ignorance of from folks. Yeah, I think there's something else under his sleeve for sure. Kitty. The 6-hour play session with Kitty live 1. Yeah, we gotta do that one of these days. That'll be fun. I don't think she'll play for 6 hours. She'll play for 10 minutes and then go to sleep for the rest of the time. Maybe a cat cam. Maybe we'll do a cat cam one of these days. Maybe a Donathon for a cat cam. I need a setup for such thing. How much chicken does this man got? Buckets of. Is he wearing pants? I don't think he is. Yeah, he's probably not wearing chicken. I mean, wearing pants under there. Ashley might try to steal it with the help of Van. That's one face he's making. Look at that face. Look at those faces. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any, I'll take this. Hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite, and his eyebrows grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping the drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Yeah, let's do that. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light. It beckons you. The flavors are so intense. You become wrapped up in them, unable to resist. You reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer and closer and closer and closer until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolved. There is no Val now. There is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. I died! I died! No! Why did I die? It was so good, I literally died. The chicken was so good, I literally died. Okay, we gotta try that again. I don't think we want to die. Maybe there's a 12 spice in there. Whatever it is, I'm in. What did he put in that chicken? It was probably that poison that Van was talking about. Let me skip up to where we made that decision. Is one of the spices fucking nightshade? I don't know what special spice Colonel Sanders put in there. What? We gotta jump pretty far ahead. Wait, can we just say... Oh yeah, we could just fast forward here. Wait, what does this do? Movie? I don't know what that is. I didn't know it literally meant death. We died from chicken. From being very delicious chicken. You know, it's actually kind of ballsy that KFC decided to leave that line in there. This chicken kills you. And that's what that means. But you know, KFC has been a little edgier recently, so I guess, shit. Okay. Yeah, we're here now. Focus your mind and meditate on the moment. Let's, try to identify each flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil, maybe? But there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. And deeper. And deeper. Yes, even deeper still. Until you find it. Could it be Blink? You really didn't. How bold. How adventurous. To use Blink. You try to go even deeper in the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch. No one noticed that you traveled through space and time. Because you went to the light sleep. Yeah, no wearing pants. You think that might be the special thought? Sanders wasn't chicken around. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chap. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, you got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily. but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know, you know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got a moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me." Blank. Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And blank is definitely isn't a flavor you tasted before. So now that you're two ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. "Oh, it's you again. Howdy." Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Ooh, gonna leave your mark, you say? Alone together for the first time, you figure now it is the important moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. What should we do here? Where did that staff come from, right? Who's he standing there like a wizard? I don't want to know. Must be very delicious, but can I find it? I'm gonna pick... add an additional ingredient. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all of those who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts about how you can improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better? Have you heard of habanero peppers? No! Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. Is that how you pronounce it? But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my recipe and expect to improve it. Aw, he's annoyed. A recipe's about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Val. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. No. That certainly didn't go as planned. You'd better head back inside. But you wait for a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step inside the massive cooking area, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair up. Naturally, Miriam looks over you. But unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh no, the Colonel, my friend, oh, she's crying, the tears in her eyes. You're a wizard, Colonel Sanders. Hi, Sora. Welcome to the stream. We're trying to romance Colonel Sanders today, and then I'm gonna romance chat later on. Laptop's playing up. Oh no. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Sure, Val. I'll prefer our station. Without you as partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students. Quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who I choose. It looks like you'd have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you'd pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? You know what? Pop is kind of funny. I think we'll go with Pop. Sorry, Clink, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Oh, Pop, Clink is crying. Where? Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. He's a madman. He's a madman. Also, why are you playing this? Why am I not playing this? It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide it up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare. Seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. I think mashed potatoes and gravy, for sure. It's always good. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we can make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders sets a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. And you'd better keep your hands off of my man. Oh, he has a song. Did someone call for me? No, cheese. Van, while I'm over here crushing Val's streams, you're supposed to be taking care of your classwork. That was the deal, remember? Oh, this is getting intense, guys. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friend. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Val was struggling. So we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food? Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, I doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel, deep down, that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. What's going on? Nothing about this is making any sense, but one thing is clear. He's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. You know, I think Miriam's busy right now. We're gonna go with Sanders. I'm here to learn and to express myself via cuisine, not bicker with some prima donna. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Val as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Val's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn, those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. The alliteration on this. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. What? Distracted by drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps that you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what you do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. It's wonderful. It's scrumptious, delectable. Gravy flows down the mount of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be so proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for a small moment, all of the madness and the pressure in this crazy world stop. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, you set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into mashed potatoes and lift a heaping spoonful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, and without thinking, you fling a sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful of Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by the revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Oh, hold on right there, Val. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. No, Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it left. Can I has potato face? Van Van rushes over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Wow, you literally got a battle axe in school? You ignored me for so long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned into the process. The results could be toxic. Lady, it is Benedictine. I think I left something in the oven. I don't. It killed him. Someone literally died. Everyone step back. You don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle has been the tip of the tentacle being slipped up in Pop's mouth. Pop! Pop winces in pain for just a moment. Then it's almost immediately back to its obvious self. Oopsie! It's like poison. What? The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. We're gonna get walked home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely, and more than a little spooky. We just kind of like ignore the fact that there's like a dead body in the school now. Colonel Sanders in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on. Oh wait, that's me. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not my best representation of skills. I don't even realize I was making them. They are amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Val? There's something I need to tell you. Not Val. Damn it. Oh, hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our heart. That's our soul, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the one here to say, I'm here. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? Just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Because of me. Because I'm a monster, see? Oh, that thing's ugly looking. Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack, of course. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They hit hot gravy on you. You take 1 damage. Ooh, okay. Attack again. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Master won't forget this. Spork Master's really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Oh, we're gonna defend that one. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation, what? You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Spork Monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. I don't know how much HP I have. You decide to go for the attack. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot pie power punch. Power punch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. We're going into a literal battle here. This is crazy. I don't even care if Colonel is there. I want to punch Van Van. What is that? A Spork Monster, of course. They need a raccoon. A raccoon would definitely eat this up for sure, Red Raccoon. We need you here more than ever, Red Raccoon. Red Raccoon, I choose you. Oh, what the hell? We're gonna finish him off. I think if we let him live, he's gonna come back stronger. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong check. Attack. You're ready, your final attack. You'll never survive my student at lone destruction. Does 10 damage? Jesus. Spork Monster's completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Val. You defeated the monster. Oh, the defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells. I am a magician after all, with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize your final attack has left you completely completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Took us to bed. A bed scene with Colonel Sanders. Raccoon Chomp is super effective. I think so, Raccoon. I think you would be the perfect type for this. What in the kill la kill is this? He must have helped you home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are wild. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories? Premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used blink. And then, there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably because he had trust you already that much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of school. Okay guys, I think I need a break here. My cat has been waiting for a while for a little play. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, okay everyone? How are you guys enjoying Colonel Sanders, huh? How are y'all enjoying Colonel Sanders? What are your thoughts so far? With the Colonel? Isn't he as lovely? Adorable? What do you think? Sleepy, you sharing your food in Discord made me very hungry. Looks delicious. That looks really, really good. Adorable. Delicious. Scrumptious even. Exactly, how does he know where we live? What the BTS is in the back? Did you like the poster? The chicken posters? Give the kitty a kiss or I'll be smothering her in kisses. She looks at me with that corner of her eye. She looks at me with the corner of her eye. Like this. Pretty girl, fluffy girl. Adorable girl. That's what she is. That is what she is. An adorable little one. It's a funny game. Funny and dramatic. Spicy. Oh, they look really good, man. Okay, everyone. I am going to take a real quick break, okay? Get something to drink, stretch, make sure that you have a lot of water with you. Do not, I repeat, do not pass out on me. BRB, everyone. Short break. I gotta work on my dashboard. This looks so goofy. I'll BRB, everyone. Hi everyone. Sorry, I hope I didn't jump scare anyone. Okay, let's continue on with our second day, trying to romance Mr. Colonel Sanders. It's been going a little crazy. Oh, Red Raccoon, you joined the Discord. Welcome to the Discord. Another very lovely supporter of the channel. Oh, and I see you joined our naughty 18 plus channel too. Welcome back, babe. You missed day 1. We're gonna continue on now. Let's get started romancing Colonel Sanders. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Oh, she likes Pop. She likes Pop. Sorry, I'm crossing my legs on my chair like a weirdo. I think I might like Pop. Like him? Like? A lot of weird romantic stuff. This has been a trip for sure. It's been a heck of a trip. Hi Megan, how are you? So nice to see you. Wonderful. How about you? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on the same one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School? Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? Well, we definitely connected yesterday. You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at that implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, when I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know? Like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret? No, no. That was shared to us in confidence. We're gonna protect it. Make up a fake. Wait, I can't just say no? I have to lie to her? Okay, make up fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion. But what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Colonel Sanders is riding into school on a horse? It is so magical. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. We're running to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'd sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel. However, your sudden movements surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. Am I dead? In the darkness, you see a vision. The ghosts. Oh, Val, I am here to deliver a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know, it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Oh, I got rudely awoken. Why am I in a vortex? I got kicked in the head by Colonel Sanders' stallion. How are you, Alice? So nice to see you. Before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He rouses you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Lean in for a kiss, compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. You know, I think it'd be a little too upfront if we lean in for a kiss right now. Let's talk about the shoes. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school. And maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressed up against my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. A seasoned musk? What? He smells that good and delicious, Sale. Oh, you missed so much craziness, Sale. But I have a feeling there's a lot more craziness up ahead. When you enter the classroom, you can see that your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting receipts bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? You try and peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a little bee? Mind your own wax, honey. Act like you're not interested in them, but try really hard to get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van muttering something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it does hurt. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book. My book! Just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. Hey, that's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall. They're tossing potato skins at him as he's trying to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. You're gonna be going to sleep soon? You're tired? Oh, you had a long day at work? Why don't we go to the nurse's office? Yeah, I think we need to go to, after getting kicked in the face, you kind of need to see the nurse for that, for sure. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clink must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. Oh, who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand-up mixer. Womp womp. Not your mother with this. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Wait, do they understand him? Or bzz. Van Van jumps to attack Clink, but Clink shocks Van Van, sending him flying straight across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena. The arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent this morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his dog belly, he loves it. Sprinkle stops in his tracks and smells the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkle jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down. Aufstoppen. Oh, he speaks German, I didn't know that. The command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite bowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. You truly do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, oh, this must be the US, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. You miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well. Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item would you sample? Glass of water? A shimmering pepper? A dog biscuit? Let's sample that one. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps? You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks in horror as you fall unconscious from embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Could this be the end? Getting between a dog and his bone probably isn't a great choice. Did we die? Did we die? Is that a death? Did we die? How's everyone in chat doing? Should we do our coffee date soon? How are you feeling? We got game overed. We have become game overed. Unfortunately. Fortunately, we got game overed. Because we took the dog biscuit instead. Instead of the whatever it was you wanted us to grab. That's very unfortunate. But yes, question, how are you guys feeling about our coffee date? Should we go ahead and do our coffee date? Or should we put that on hold? Up to you. Up to you, adorable chat. We can take a nap instead. What do you think? Maybe a no for the coffee date? I think it might be a no for the coffee date. The puppy. An adorable puppy. Was a very adorable one. Excited? You're good for anything? Anything? Because I have a feeling that this game might be like a good 6 hours long. Hugs for Megan. Hi, Megan. So maybe we do our short coffee date and then we call it a night. What do you think? Okay, I'm just going to take a very short break and then we'll continue with our coffee date. Okay, chat, so be ready. Be ready for our coffee date. You have to make a good first impression. Yes, I do. Give me about 3 minutes and we'll get started. I hope you wear your nice outfit. I'll be back. Have your date mode ready, chat. We're gonna go on a coffee date. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Did I do a jump scare? Almost through your phone? Hi there, chat. It's so nice for you to come to see me at this coffee place. I'm sorry I'm late. I got tied up a little bit at the office. I know. Me always overworking. How are you doing? I see you already have your coffee there with you. Did you get here without a problem? Did I keep you waiting too long? I really hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. You're gonna have a spag bowl soon? Oh, you're gonna go to lunch after this? That sounds wonderful. Well, I'm glad to be able to see you, chat. I know it's a little last minute, but I said I'd get to catch up with you, you know. Of course not. You didn't wait too long? Good. This is my favorite coffee spot, after all. It is right in front of my office. But sometimes get in the way, you know. Got screwed over by Amazon. Yeah, Amazon does that sometimes. You have to be a little careful with Amazon. They may end up shipping things where they don't belong. The timing's just right. I'm so glad to hear that. I really think so too. I really think it's a very cute place. I really like the music, the environment, the smells that you can smell blocks away as you're approaching this place. That alone is enough to just wake you up, you know? I'm curious, what did you order there? What kind of coffee are you sipping on? In the meantime, I'm sipping on my usual go-to here. It's a caramel latte. Very delicious, replacing the milk with some oat milk. Gives it a little bit of a tinge, you know, a little bit of a tone and aftertaste that just really goes down really good. I really like how they add the little almonds inside too. They're nice and soft, cooked in the coffee, basically. A little sweet. And at the very end, it's almost like you have a little snack at the end. Oh, work. Don't even get me started with work. You're having coffee with hot chocolate? You mean it's mixed all together? A caramel hot chocolate. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Wow. A hot chocolate person. Wow, chat. I really didn't know you were such a connoisseur of the hot chocolate. You know when I really enjoy hot chocolate is during the winter. When it's nice and cold. Too cold to get out of bed or to get out of your jammies. In front of a fireplace, just sipping on your hot chocolate. Maybe with a few marshmallows inside, you know? I just adore the coffee art in this place. The swirls, the flowers. I almost feel like not drinking the coffee at that point. Black coffee, but you order interesting signature drinks. This place has just so many lovely ones. Everything from the caramel latte, white chocolate mocha. There's never a boring time here. Especially now with you here, Chad. So Chad, tell me, you know, we've been seeing each other for some time and I haven't really had a chance to. With a dash of ginger syrup. Wow, that is actually very adventurous there. With some food. Have you tried the paninis that they sell here? Perhaps the cinnamon rolls? They just go great with anything, any drink that you order here. Especially that strawberry banana smoothie. Indeed. Especially if you want to go on the healthy route. With all the vitamins, the flavors. It's almost the fall season. Weather's starting to cool down now. We're almost there. Almost at that point of that nice comfy season where we stay in bed and sip on our hot chocolate. They have a few kinds of paninis. There's the classic chicken tomato panini. There's the mushroom, one with mushroom and mushroom cheese, and I can't remember exactly, but it's delicious. Mouth-watering. Amazing. And the baked goods are just to die for. Look at me, talking like I'm trying to sell you this place. Like I'm trying to sell you things from here. Hi. Welcome to our date. Mushroom and cheese, very good, very delicious. So tell me, what do you do for fun? We've been speaking for some time and I just wanted to get to know you a little better, you know? Oh, the muffin, the chocolate muffin. The red velvet cake, oh, to die for. And the cinnamon rolls, especially when they're just out of the oven. It has to be straight out of the oven. You cannot reheat those at all. If you do, they're just not the same. In fact, if you try to order it to go, if you ask for a box, the chef might even chase you out. How dare you try to order this out? You have to eat it here and now. That's what he'll say. He's not kidding. That chef is not kidding about his craft. He's very serious about it. Any kinds of scones? Oh, I'm certain they do have them here. The same flavors as the muffins, I believe. Red velvet, yes. You want to share one? Hey, waiter? Hi, yes. Can you bring me... Can you bring me a slice of that delicious red velvet cake? And 2 forks, please. Thank you. Okay, it's on the way now. We'll be sharing one. It's on me, don't worry about it. I take care of it. I'm glad you agree with me. That fresh out of the oven's the best. A swimmer? Walk in the mountains. Adventurous. I like that. You love to read? By an open fire? Maybe with a hot chocolate, perhaps? Yeah, things that you do for fun. Lemon blueberry? Oh, the lemon blueberry. The signature lemon blueberry. By the wife of the chef over here. That's her signature, for sure. I think you're gonna adore this place. I think this is going to be our new favorite cafe. Hello there. Welcome in. You love to read? A lot of readers. Watching films, especially horror. I'm a connoisseur of the horror myself. You love to dance. You'll have to take me dancing one of these days. I'm a big fan of horror myself. I do enjoy going out in the dark, late at night, for a snack sometimes, you know. I'm not a big fan of going out in the sun. It burns my skin. A little more than usual. Doctors call it a sort of a rare genetic condition that makes my skin burn a little bit too easily under UV, and my teeth a little sharpened. Two teeth on the top. Hot chocolate with mini marshmallows. The little ones. I like when they inflate in the coffee. In the hot chocolate. They soak up that hot chocolate there. Hi. A tackle hug. Chat, you are so friendly. Hello there. Hi. I'm saying hi to everyone coming in. Well, I would be honored. I'll have my best dancing clothes ready. So I heard you're a vampire? Vampire? I'm not sure about that. That might be a bit of a myth. Everyone's here. All of chat's here. Honestly, it's a little challenging to date all of chat at once, but oh, hang on one moment. Oh, yeah, I had the red velvet cake. Thank you very much. Here we go. Here, let me put it in the middle for us so that we can both have some of this red velvet. I am telling you, it is really delicious. You are going to just fall in love with it. We can go dancing at night. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Night dancing. I can't imagine anything more beautiful under the moonlight. Look at me. Getting ahead of myself. An anti-UV umbrella. Ooh. It sounds like we're gonna be best friends. Writing, making canvases. They're mostly of lovely views. A very artistic chat. I'm actually quite lucky. Well, I feel lucky. Dating a chat with so much artistic bone in their body. You draw a lot, trying to learn to crochet. That's wonderful. You can make yourself some amazing gloves with that. And video games. There's nothing like a good adventure, a fantasy adventure, right? If only life were a little bit more like a fantasy adventure. It's so beautiful, could get lost staring at it. Me too, chat. I can get lost in it too. Very silky smooth and delish. I told you would like it. I wasn't kidding. Well, it looks like you're going to trust my judgment a little bit more now. Not that you didn't already. Some reading, murder mysteries, some fantasy, Dan, learning to crochet, sing, and draw. Wow. That's amazing. What do I do for fun? Unfortunately, work has been taking up a lot of my time. Pushing paper all day, setting up meetings, talking to my bosses, meeting deadlines, the spreadsheets, that I haven't had much time to think about fun. But you want to know what I really would like to do? I would like to sing and dance and make art, act, express myself, you know? You can't really do much of that at work, especially when you work a boring old desk job like me. A few stitches, huh? Work schmark. I know, right? That's what runs in my head every Monday when I walk into the office and I have 20 emails to respond to, all labeled urgent. Nothing is that urgent. You know, I'm having a very fun time right now. I feel like the minutes are just melting away here in front of you. I almost don't want to return back to work. So much to deal with right now at the office. Everyone always, Valentine, can you do me a favor? I need your help, Valentine. But no, this moment is just nice. Very nice moment. Hope you're enjoying it too. Especially going out in the dark is one of my favorite things to do. I'm a little bit of a night owl, you see. You'd like to go ghost hunting? Adventurous. Absolutely adventurous. Is that one of the things that you do for fun? Ghost hunting? A bit of a musician. I would love to hear what you do with that music. The emails are not finding me. I am in hiding. You get emails too, huh? Work emails. How do you feel about Halloween coming up soon? Well, I feel like I'm already prepared for Halloween, to be honest. In fact, I don't really seem to have to do much to blend in with a Halloween crowd. With my rare skin genetic disorder and my extruded teeth. A little bit easy to blend in. People start thinking that I'm a vampire. Can you believe that? But it is one of my favorite seasons of the year. I just adore going out. Going out on the hunt, on the prowl. It is a bit rough work. My next break, oh, that's gonna be a while. We'll see if we can sneak out of the office before the boss comes up to us and asks for more overtime. To the hills with a picnic. And then we can dance. That sounds wonderful. That would be a very lovely evening. You know, chat, you make me feel very special and valued. I would do any of those things with you. I see you haven't worked into the red velvet cake that much. Maybe I should help you out a bit. On this corner right here. Welcome back, welcome back. Very sharp teeth, so we can't help but think. Yeah, it's a very common thing, but something I just have to live with, you know? Going out in the dark. Coming back with suspicious red stains on my collar. What are you hunting exactly? Oh, I don't have to hunt that much anymore. Especially now that I have you, chat. The flute. Marching band? A symphonic band? You have some serious skills there under your belt. You don't have a Halloween there, yet you see ghosts all year round. Do you have maybe a special Day of the Dead or something like that? No way, a vampire. That's crazy. How would people think that? I'm telling you, people and their weird preconceived notions, their biases, their lack of ability to perceive outside their own. Anyway, I would like seconds. More brownie and vanilla latte. Hey, waiter. Waiter? Hi, can you bring me one of those scrumptious brownies, the ones that have the little bits of chocolate inside you know the one I'm talking about, right? It has like a chewy, like little chewy bits of chocolate on the inside. Yeah, that one. Can you bring me one of those? Here's the plate for the red velvet. Bring me one of those, and let's refill my date here with a vanilla latte, please. Here, thank you. Your favorite time of the year, huh? I like the decorations too, the spirit. You'll have to teach me to dance. You know, I think chat, somewhere in there, chat has someone that may be able to teach all of us to dance. To sneak out of the office. Oh, wouldn't that be nice, huh? Without anyone noticing. It's a little hard for people not to notice this tall man, not vampire man, walking out of the office. Especially with the receptionist, overly bubbly. I love her, I really do, but she always shouts, "Hey, Val. Bye, Val, you're heading out." Having too much fun talking to eat. But seeing as you offered. Steals the red velvet cake. Well, I was wondering how that finished so fast. You have a bit of an appetite, don't you, Chad? No worries, chat. If what you have to do, what you have to do. Always. I mean, vampires are certainly cool. That's right. We are pretty cool. We look into your eyes and we just rest there. We almost seem like we get into your mind in a way, playing with you. But that's just us. We're just. I mean, I'm not a vampire. What am I saying? I'm just too charming. That's what I am. I'm a very charming person. You took all of it. Are you running? That's okay. That's okay. If you want more, I'll order some more. It's really good. You have. I mean, if you want me to, I can order one of everything so you can try it. Their minds are too well to be controlled. Getting stuff done today, huh? You know, it's crazy that I'm working on a Sunday, isn't it? Trigger finger. Are you a firearm enthusiast? Oh, hey, hi waiter. Yeah, we had the vanilla latte and the brownie right here, please. You could just set it right here in between us. Thank you so much. What a nice waiter, huh? I love that guy. Very nice guy. I have a big sweet tooth. I can tell. You have to let us spoil you too. You know, quite a few of you, I mean, a lot of you, chat, has already spoiled me quite a bit. In fact, this date couldn't have happened without your spoiling of me. And I really appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. I'd happily let someone so charming look at me like that if they wanted to. Well, chat, if you feel that way, maybe we can spend some more time again. Maybe a little later at night. Maybe a walk in the park. Perhaps the strip club. An abandoned church. I hear the county fair's coming soon. Those are always fun. Fun in the dark. A lot of places where I can stare into your eyes. If that's something you're so inclined to. Hi, back. Welcome back. We're on a date right now. A more vanilla latte and brownie. I hope you like it. I didn't ask for more forks. That's silly of me. Waiter? Hey, waiter. Silliest thing. I forgot to ask for another set of forks. Can you get me 2 more forks, please? And maybe a straw. I think my chat might want to sip on the coffee, just in case. Thank you so much. This pyromaniac site is coming out. Oh no. No pyromania. Just I am very energetic, you know. My energy levels are just very high. You think so? You think I deserve the spoiling? That's very sweet. I am currently eating a stroll in the graveyard. Wear your best dark colored clothes. A little emo is okay. What do you think about going a little emo? Just for fun, you know, for Halloween. It's coming close. Will you dress emo with me? A nice long walk in the park. Maybe even a moonlit lake. Maybe we could row to the middle of the lake. A chill guy. Of course I am. I'm very charming. It's what I hear people say, you know. Look at me. Almost sounds like I'm just gloating about myself. I certainly don't have a big head, right? Maybe a bit of late night fishing, if that's a thing you like. You know, I'm pretty good at cleaning up the fish, opening them up, cleaning them up. We could probably grill them. Make a little barbecue, perhaps. Black and red are my colors. Ooh, amazing, wonderful colors. I think you would be ready for a nice date in the graveyard. Been ages since you've been able to head to a county fair. Oh, yeah, the county fair. So much to do there. So much food. Music. You can do everything. There's arcades. You can win prizes. Hey, maybe I could win one of those big teddy bears for you. Would you like one of those? I'm emo on a Tuesday in June. I'll definitely go emo for a midnight date with me. That sounds like we have a date. Sounds like we have another date. Well, my heart would be delighted to do so. Worried about yesterday? What worries you? You slept in, huh? I get it. Yeah, especially if you're very worried about something. You may be inclined to just kind of sleep in. I would like to do that a little bit more. Sleeping in, you know? Not easy to do with all the work. Take care. I'm talking to an individual part of chat. It's a little hard to out of character, a little hard to treat chat as an individual and at the same time as separate. Very soon. Our date just got started. Why so soon? At least take this home with you? The sun got you pretty good yesterday. See what I mean? I'm telling you, something about this sun just burns. And not the right way. Keep kicking ghost butt. Is that coffee on your drink? Well, I had the caramel latte. I'm just sipping it very slowly, nice and slowly. I like to savor it, you know? Oh, this little vial that I poured in there of red liquid. Oh, it's nothing. It's just a special at-home spice that I add to my coffee. And don't worry about that one. It really gives it a kick, but I wouldn't recommend it for you at all. A chai latte. Do they have? Oh yeah, they do. Waiter, hey, hi, yes, over here. Can you bring my date a chai latte, please? Yeah. With milk, of course. Thank you so much. Oh, would you bring spice for the coffee? Huh, that's a good question. Hey, the weather. Check that out. It's cooling down a bit. Isn't it a little cooler now outside? Like for a nighttime stroll? Maybe we can go ahead and do our nighttime graveyard walk. That's something to look forward to. Make sure to wear something that doesn't cover your neck. Why? Well, I just like looking at your neck, that's it. Don't make me blush about it. You're making me blush now. Why are you making me blush, chat? In this room full of people? Waiter? Oh, hi. Yeah. The chai latte over here, please. Thank you so much. Such a sweetheart. I hope you enjoy that. Oh, what happened to my thing? That's weird. It looks like we have a server error. Hang on one moment, everyone. Do we need my picture there? I don't think. I think we'll be okay without it. Right? We have... yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Hang on one. A little bit of a technical difficulty. There we go. A little more down to earth. Suspicious? And nothing suspicious. I have to get it covered. If the breeze hits my neck, I'll get sick. Oh, don't you worry about that. I have ways of covering your neck. Don't add any of your special vial to Ronnie's drink. Ronnie doesn't suffer from your ailments of needing extra flavors. Ronnie's just pale. Oh, yes, we need that UV blocking umbrella. If that's what you like me to wear, then of course I shall. Yeah, that'll be wonderful. And make sure not to eat garlic the day before, okay? Just because. With a touch of honey. Ooh, good thing that they have some honey right to our side over here. Where's that honey? Ah, the little bear. Here it is. You see the little bear? Here you go. Get that little bear. Pour in as much as you desire. Medication? No. It's just a little flavorant. It's not drugs, if that's what you're asking. It's essential, though. Keep your neck covered due to your sunburn. The bottom of your neck. That's okay, and as long as your left top mid section of your neck, you know, that very specific spot that I like to look at, is clear. You're good, chat. Crucifix, you know, that one I will leave up to you. Of course, I wouldn't dare. Oh, chat. I think we're gonna have too much fun. Silver crucifix. I think it's cute. I don't think the werewolves would like that, though. You know, werewolves. The very fictional things that don't exist. They're certainly not real. It's true. You can trust me. You know, there's something about being in this place with you while listening to this, taking a sip of this coffee, having our delicious brownie in front of us. Such a vibe. I was feeling too relaxed, too at home, too happy, you know? Very specific. I have very specific tastes, chat. I mean, yeah, werewolves, vampires, they don't exist, right? Of course not. Don't worry about that. You worry too much. Leave the worrying to me. I have a presentation when I get back. Fourth quarter finances. Can you believe that? A full moon? A blood moon? Ooh. We're gonna have to hurry up with our graveyard date then, if that's the case. Very specific, huh? Like I said, specific taste. One of your OCs is a werewolf. Her girlfriend is my half-human, half-vampire OC. Wonderful. Like I said, chat, you're very artistic, and I'm very impressed. It's like people nowadays, they don't feel the need to get in touch with their inner creativity, their inner that part of the brain that doesn't necessarily have to deal with numbers and crunching things and hustling all the time. Like, we just need to slow down, relax, express ourselves. That's what it means to be human. What's the deal with your eyes, though? What do you think about them? It's a shame they don't exist. Meaning one would be so cool. Yeah, I think you'll have fun. You'll have a nice time. on our many dates that we have planned. But like I was saying when I was rambling off, and at any time, just stop me if I'm rambling too much, because I tend to just kind of go on and on and on and on. But if at any time you want to chip in with anything, please do. I would love to hear from you. A tinge of red in them? See, doctors have also been telling me about that too. That tinge of red. They're calling it sclerosia rogiosa or something like. I have no idea the doctors speak. Meaning it's just a part of my genetic disorder, the same one that affects my skin. They're baffled. They don't know what to do about it. But hey, you know what? If I can see okay, if I can see a little bit better at night, I can't disagree with it. I can't just like be mad about that. I'm very happy with that. ADHD, huh? Naturally with many things. Writing though, love it. But because to get writer's block. Me too. You know what works for me though? You know what works for me with my writer's block? I call it going into vampire mode. I know, we were just talking about me not being a vampire crazy, but I like to call it going into vampire mode where I am a little sleep deprived, and at that certain point of time when I'm sleep deprived late at night, when the moon is right above us, I go into a different state of consciousness where my subconsciousness just kind of quiets down a little bit and my consciousness comes out and plays. It's almost like a form of hypnosis, like a self-hypnosis that I put myself in. Under this state, my writing just flows. It's unbelievable. That's how I finished a script not too long ago. A nearly 4,000 word script of a lovely, lovely trance that'll be available to a few connoisseurs of my art. You like to listen to me? That's so sweet. Chat, you're making me blush. You are making me blush in public too, out of all places. I don't mind. It's almost like it's just you and me right now. Everyone else is a little too preoccupied, but we're here enjoying our time together, talking over a cup of coffee, a cup of chocolate. Like we have no worry in the world. You can't wait for the next one? Well, I'm so happy to hear that you're a connoisseur of my art. Why are you so pale? It would be nice if you would get sun-kissed, honestly. Well, dear chat, that's a little dangerous for me. Did I mention my rare skin disorder? When I go out to the sun, I burn a little bit. A little bit too much. A little too easily. And doctors have prescribed a certain kind of sun lotion that you can't get off the shelf, but it doesn't seem like it's strong enough. So I just take it a little bit easier and do most of my activities during the night or in the evening, like right now. Work at the evening at the office, I know, right? They have some great at my work. They really do a lot to make it easier for their employees to work. Their lovely eyes. You think so? Like I said, making me blush, chat. Making me blush. Red as a tomato now. There's that color you were looking for. Now I gotta hide my face. A little shy. This loved flow state. Making OCs, listening to music helps you. Yeah, it's a different kind of mental state you can get into. I can definitely see that working too. Sun gives you vitamins. Where do you get those vitamins in? You know, this little red vial that I have with me, the one that you were kind of prying about a little bit earlier, does have quite a few vitamins that my body needs. It's a very special multivitamin. Your eyes, while they have a slight tinge of red, just notice a subtle tint of gold as well. Mesmerizing combination of color. You think so? Chat. Making me blush. It might be the lighting in here. When the light hits my eyes at certain angles, it plays with the colors a bit. That might be what you're seeing right now. Not everyone tan, some of us gets burned. Exactly. Exactly, I agree. That is entirely what happens, especially if you have a rare skin genetic disorder. Well, chat, I think we might be coming close to that time. I hate to have to leave you soon. Well, what do you think? Date soon? Starting to get up tad sleepy. Perfect timing. Interesting that coffee made you sleepy. Where would someone get a vial like that? Molson. Chat. I'm not at liberty to say. But you know, chat. I think I've grown to really like you. And I was hoping to ask if this could just be one of our many dates and we can become each other's, you know? Like, for real. Sorry, I don't know what got into me. Maybe it was way too soon to ask this about chat. Look at me with butterflies in my stomach. Some strange letters on the vial. Oh, I didn't notice those there. You have a very keen eye. You know doctors. You do know doctors, right? Have you ever seen a prescription written by a doctor? You absolutely cannot understand it. I think that's what you're seeing there. Maybe over the next few dates, You might trust to tell. Does that mean, chat, you're excited? We're gonna win so many plushies. Does that mean, chat, that you decided into being my very own special someone, chat? Like making this relationship a little bit more real? Me confessing my love over coffee. What a silly one I am. A little bit of sleep. A bit like Latin or Greek. Doctors definitely write in Latin for sure. They love that language. Their chicken scratch looks like an ancient language, not readable. Exactly. You would love to? Well, chat. You made me very happy. I am truly excited. You don't understand how much of a weight just lifted off my heart. And replaced with excitement. I think over the next several dates, you will get to know a few more things about me. If that's okay. Maybe I'm too sleepy, but I read saying on the vial. Saying? Oh, those doctors, they just love being silly. Maybe it was a singer doctor who was like, hey, let me write this here. A big heart. Oh. Now I'm blushing even harder than earlier. I can't believe I confessed my love to chat over coffee. But I'm incredibly happy for what you decided. How about I reveal everything to you next time when we go on our graveyard date? Make sure to keep that neck clear, okay? Nice and clear. It's a surprise. It'll be a surprise, my dear chat. Well, my dear chat, can I hold your hand? The steakhouse. A special diet. But you don't have anything against steaks, right? You know, I tend to lean towards a medium rare or rare steak. The rarer the better, honestly. Stop prying about the violence, rude. No, it's okay. You have curiosities. I want to fulfill all your curiosity. You're leaving your hands nice and open for me? Well, I'm just holding your hands, Chan, to tell you that I have to head out. And that I am very excited for our dates coming soon. My hand, Cole? Sorry. It's just, I think it's my nervousness expressing itself through blood rushing away from my hands. I'm embarrassed. I prefer rare steak too. Connoisseur of the rare steak. We have more in common than we realize. Well, my very special sweet chap, it's that time for me to head back to work. I meant my neck, but hand too. Oh, I see what you mean. That's very good, because I have a little surprise for you. I think you'll really enjoy it. For being such a special chat. But honestly, I can't be holding on to you too long. I have to head back out. The office calls for me. Now, where did I leave my sunglasses and keys? Ah, here they are. Okay, my dear. Well, thank you for spending time with me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. I hope you have a good night, everyone. Chat. Do take care of yourself. And remember, no garlic. I wouldn't want you to ruin your lovely snack I'll be bringing. Bye, my chat. Sweet dream. No, thank you. Thank you for being wonderful, chat. I'll try not to work too hard. I think my day will go by much quicker thinking about our next date. No garlic. Exactly. So obedient. I like that. Bye. Oh, sorry. I'll let go of your hands now. I'm just so clumsy. Clumsy me. Ugh, my hands were a little sweaty too. How embarrassing. Okay, I'm really heading out now. Bye, chat. Lovely seeing you again.